Oh, let's go get the grain cart, and then we can just go. I don't know what's wrong with this tractor, I must admit. According to the cruise control, we should be able to do 22 miles an hour. Could be the enhanced driving mod that's messing it up. Although I do like that. Yeah, wow. Something different going on in the world. It's kind of interesting because the town doesn't go out for a walk in the night hours, just during daytime. Okay. Take the lid off. Go find our harvester. Oh, which I left running, so it should be nice and warm. That's interesting. Huh. The door opens and closes and such. Nice. Okay, let's see how many townsfolk we can kill while doing this. We'll need to... Well, nothing to open, so we'll unfold. It's 24. Let's go then. Well, it seems to be working. Oh, we're at the end of the field. Think. I will cut across the top because that fence is a little bit close to where we need to be. Probably cut 2 headlands across the top here. Very carefully, because that is the end of the canola. Okay, that should be enough room for turning around. Oh, try not to hit the fence. Yeah, this map has a lot of obstacles. But not particularly useful obstacles. There's a bunch of silage bunkers dotted around the map, but none of them are particularly usable. So, get this back up to ×5 speed. So that's what we're supposed to be running. Oh, missed a bit. Okay. Canola's valuable, so we'll try not to miss as much as we can. Don't own that land. Huh, I'm driving on someone else's field. Great. To get the it's a work night warning. There we go. Right on time. Hush. So I'm going to need to check when we get down, because I think there's some trees. No. Oh, this field is open all the way down to the end. What happened? Oh, we are full. So this trailer is not quite 2 loads. Hopefully that pipe is higher than the tractor. Yep. Alrighty, let's turn that off. Oops. Okay, here we go. Harvest is empty, we can fold that away. I thought those header attachments were for soybeans, not canola. But whatever. Well, we'll throw the canola straight into the bunker for now, or the silo for now. Don't need to be selling it. I'm not sure the good sell price is until end of fall. Now obviously for any contracts that we're doing, and we're the first field ready, but for any contracts we're doing, we'll be selling those immediately. Oh no, there is a set of trees there. So I am going to have to do a little bit of a headland on the end part of the field. That's fine. This weekend, Saturday's stream might be cut short. I believe current plans are to have the former foster kids over. They usually come over approximately around lunchtime. My morning stream on Saturday usually runs till about my lunchtime, which is not everybody else's lunchtime. What are we doing? 3,000. So I'm going to guess we're going to get down and back up again. And then we'll have to empty. And that will be the last time the kids are over in this house. Because we'll be moving towards the end of February. I will be taking vacation on the last week of February, so there may be some additional streams, not necessarily in the evenings. That's a clump of canola in the middle of the field. Oh well. Glad I could afford the larger bin capacity on this. This isn't particularly a straight line up and down here. We seem to be catching most of it. So it's filling quite quickly. Gonna make it to the top end of the field. There we go. So, pretty sure the capacity on this is only 10,650 maybe. Oh, it's getting late again. We're doing 3:30. As the weather reports say. Cloudy, 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 cloudy all day Saturday with the chance of rain at the end. Okay, there we go. 10,750. Okay. Nobody come in. And silo is on the right. And there we go with the canola. So I'm thinking we could end up with potentially about 13,000 litres, I'm going to guess. Maybe more. Question is then, how much is canola worth? Where did all the traffic go? Why is this dude standing in the middle of the road? Ugh. Excuse me. Well, I think this is a good map for this playthrough, but I'm not going to say it's a great map. Turn the engine off now. Did I leave the harvester on all this time? Yeah, there's enough here. He's created a number of yards, but the yards aren't particularly usable in some features. There's a lot of places where there's a barn and you can't open the doors on it, which means it's decoration, it's not usable. The yard we're working out of doesn't have much capacity for your own placeables. You can't take anything off it, so it's a map that has everything built into it, regardless of whether you're playing start from scratch or new farmer. think I've said before, I'm not... It works, but I'm not always a fan of that style of farm. Not sure I really want to go down here because trees at the end. I will anyway. I mean, in essence, there's two types of maps I like. One that gives you everything's all in place, and I don't have to worry about it, regardless of which game mode I select. The difference is if I start new farmer, I own the land that the yard is on, and if I start as a farm manager or start from scratch, I don't own that land, but hopefully that land is priced appropriate for the buildings that are fixed in it. I can't sell any of the buildings, they usually don't give you enough room to add any buildings, so you're pretty much stuck with what you have. The other option is the completely freeform map, and I think Alien Gym does it the best, where you get the map, you get yards, you get buildings in the yards if you go new farmer, but if you don't go new farmer, you get the assets in the map so that you can build those yards anyway if you go farm manager or start from scratch. So this is the first type. You don't have access to, or basically build your own farm is not a thing on this map. There are some yards which have areas that you can put a building down, but you're kind of limited into how much you can put down. I mean, we put fuel tank because there's no fuel tank on this map. We put purchase points for seed, fertilizer and all that stuff, and I used the Mercury Farms buildings pack for that. There's a chicken coop placed on the map, but that's it, no other animals. So you've now got to find room to put your cow yard or your sheep yard or whatever. And the yard space that's around isn't big enough, I don't think, to put those things on it. So if I want to put cows down, I would need to, the grass field in front of me, I would probably need to take some of that grass field in order to put a cow shed in it. But I'm planning this playthrough to run for at least 2 years. 2 game years. So we're early fall now. It's just that so far my playthroughs have been 6-day seasons with 1 year played. And this one we're going to play for a little bit longer. And we're doing a 9-day seasons. I'm not convinced I'm never going to do another 9-day season. It's too slow. It's too slow start from scratch with this size of farm. Now potentially my Oakfield playthrough maybe eventually could benefit from a 9-day season, because we are going to get to the point where we own a sizable proportion of the map, and when we do that we might need the capacity, the time capacity to get all the fields worked in time. Straighten up. there we go. Tiny little bit. Oh. Is that another bit in the middle of the field we missed? No, that's just a bird. Oh, seriously? Just not paying enough attention, am I? Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's a tuft of canola. We will try and pick that up. Okay. So we managed to get over 16,000. Yeah, but you can always edit. I think the recommendation is if you want to edit the number of days in a season, you do it at the end. You know, between the movement between one season and the next. I'd usually consider it as a new year. You know, I'm doing 6-day seasons and it's winter, and at the end of winter I may decide, okay, I'm now going to change up to 9-day seasons. There's a patch there. There's another patch over here somewhere. There, maybe. Yep. There's a tiny bit over here. And I've played with different times as well, you know, time speeds. You know, playing at ×5 means that a day is about 2 hours of real time. That one. So that can make for an interesting playthrough. Ah, yes. Okay then. So that is our canola harvested. We'll run this over here. Enable straw swath. I do not wish to do that. Alrighty, I will put that there. I'll jump out. I'll watch the door shut. We'll go and empty this. Well, actually, we'll look at the prices expected for canola. Oh, canola. Canola is good and a full. So we'll be storing that for a little while. Now, you know, on something like Oakfield Farm, much like I did for Lawfolds, I tend to play that one real time with alterations in speed when I need it. But it's because with Lawfolds it was a big map, and even playing it real time, we had some challenges during fall getting the harvest in with the weather. So that's a thing. With the old stream farm, I played religiously 5 times speed. Everything was done at 5 times speed, so when it was raining, we sat through the rain. In fact, I found stuff to do like, hey, let's go chop down some trees. But it was all, everything done at 5 times speed. This one we're playing 5 times unless there's nothing to do and I need to do, yeah, I just want time to pass. So I'm not quite as religious on a 5 times speed on this one. I probably will never play a 15 times speed. I think 15 times speed works out to one day is 30 minutes. And that would make things incredibly rushed. It would mean that playing... that's not the road. Is that the road I want? No, that's the road I want. The road with all the people in. That's the one we want to drive down. But yeah, if I went 15 times speed, I would probably consider a 9 or 12, maybe even 15-day season, because you've only got 30 minutes a day, and that's a little bit rushed, I think. Okay, I'll park this here. So it is coming on 10:30. I have work tomorrow, so I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for watching, and regular stream will be Saturday morning on Oakfield Farm. I'm still not sure I'm going to be streaming other nights of the week yet. We've got a lot going on with moving home, so that's taking up a fair amount of time at the moment. So for now, I will say good night. Have a good evening, have a good day tomorrow, and for now I'm out of here.